tablet. Okay, checklist.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're obviously meeting in person, so I'm going to just set this on the table, and you can watch our meeting from here. Everyone say hello. I hope that's okay because we're meeting in person, and I don't really know what else to do. So we will begin. All right. So sorry, guys. Go on. That was really awkward.
Okay. Checklist.
Yeah, so we need to go over the checklist. Did you find it?
I'm trying to find it.
It should be in one of her weeks. If you can't find it, I can pull it up real quick.
And obviously, while that's recording, can I just peek over your shoulder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any idea what the checklist is?
Did she send it through an email?
No, it's within one of the weeks, and
Okay.
I could pull it up real quick.
I think it
So
was
it's
assigned
okay.
week 8.
Week 8? Okay. Because I'm like trying to look at the links.
Um,
Well, it was your, wait. Oh, is it in like the actual doc plan kind of thing?
I think so. I can find it in a minute. So we need to understand that we're going to be printing the booklet, printing the user guide, and we'll have then a suite of online resources. So we need to like separate what we've got, and we need to denotate exactly what's going where. Am I making sense when I say that?
In the deliverables
In
section?
the
Or just
document in general. So right now it's a jumbled mess. So that goes to my next statement where she wants us to be better organized. So in the better organized, maybe we can today or on our own, we can look a few more document examples online, and we need to just be slightly more organized in the way that we're getting it.
Yeah.
Do you think we need to include more like sections?
Well, like you said,
Yes.
receivables for sure.
Yeah.
So the receivables, while I was looking at other people's examples, I thought of instead of, I think we had, hold on, let me see ours. Like I mentioned something about safety and cleaning the machine, but we don't have like a separate section for it. Oh, like the user guide will include a safety section, an ink replacement section, and a parts section. Like we could go into detail. We could label it safety precautions, troubleshooting, ink replacement, things like that. She was talking about how we could go over and talk about how the machine is actually going to be ran. Like, are there big stars or small stars?
Yeah.
How do we get that? So then when she was talking about that, I thought about the troubleshooting. Because what happens if you get a big star on a baby? Star in the wrong place. What if it goes on your head instead of on your belly, right?
And which section of the proposal would that be under? Like the user guide section, just like in a subsection, or?
I think that might go under help resource for the troubleshooting. But we can go through that. Also from the last meeting, she said that we need to expand on the info that we already have, and we definitely need to add the receivables.
And she talks about the audience a lot too. That we need the audience as far as like the people reading the proposal and then the consumers as well.
Right. They expand on the audience, make sure to explain the purpose of the audience for the doc plan and for the users themselves. So we have two different audiences.
So for all of the expansion and stuff like that, how did you want to break that up to like everyone?
I think what we need to do is go back. What I was hoping to do was go back and describe the machine. So we can talk about the machine, because in one of the, I think it was Melissa's peer review. Let me pull it up real quick. in Melissa's peer review, whoever reviewed her stated that they had no idea what
we were talking about.
they were like, well, I kind of feel like my child, there was something missing from my childhood. Like I kind of got gypped. Is basically what I got. So we need to kind of explain what it is a little bit more.
And then I was thinking about it in like terms of the proposals, where our proposals audience is actually for like the people who are developing this, like they very well know what this is, so I don't know how to, I mean, she obviously didn't understand, but I don't know how to.
Maybe just not as in-depth, like in an explanation, just like a general overview.
Yeah.
Would be helpful. I didn't really think about that though until you just mentioned that other people, because like I didn't even know at first what you were talking about when you.
But we could put like a purpose, like general purpose of the Star Valley machine.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Like because
Might
I
as
think there's actually
do like a brief like little tidbit.
There's audience and purpose section. I can expand on the purpose. I can dive deep into my creative system and be like, the purpose of the Star Valley machine, or the McBean machine is what we're calling it.
So kind of like the audience section, like the purpose for like the Mr. McMonkey, and then the consumers as well, like kind of break that into two pieces.
So I think if you guys are okay with it, I think what I would like to do is take on the audiences and the purpose and expand on those.
Okay.
If you guys are okay with that.
Oh yeah, that's totally fine. I mean, I would gladly do like the safety and like ink replacement and like the basic like how-to of the machine as well, if you would like for me to.
Okay.
That sounds cool to you guys.
Okay. And then do the receivables, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, receivables.
That's receivables.
I'm trying to find like one that had a good section that I thought would be good for us, but I can't.
Bullet points are always good. Just if you use them, make sure to use them properly. But we all have access to this, so we can all keep on to each other.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so
for Janae, is there anything that she can expand on? I think what else?
Okay, you said, okay, receivables.
okay, so you've got safety precautions, troubleshooting, and ink replacement, correct? People love the idea of the videos. A lot of people were like,
I forgot about videos.
Yeah. So a lot of people like the fact that we did the whole online aspect. So kudos to us.
I'm surprised other people didn't think about that.
I know, right?
That's the first thing I look for when I don't know how to do something, is look for a video. For the safety and how-to, or troubleshooting and ink replacement, did you want to break that down into like, I feel like everything that we're doing we kind of have to do like two different sections for, like one for like the people we're giving the proposal to, and then for the consumer as well. Does that make sense? Like I'm just thinking about that, like.
Why don't we do this?
Or is that just too?
Why don't you? No, that's going to be too much work. I was going to say, why don't you like build it as two, and then if we need to merge it as one, we could. But do you think that's too much work? And see how it looks, like visually appealing wise.
I mean, basically, it's. I mean, I'm assuming it's just going to be two
Oh, this
sections.
is Janae.
One with
Yeah.
bullet points.
She has class.
Does she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I found like the one I've been looking for. So I remember in the meeting she had talked about like why do we need like what is the need for like guide or whatever, all this stuff, like what is the need for it, what does the audience need for it, you know? So do we want to include that in the audience?
Why the audience needs it?
Yeah, like
Why
what's the why what's the purpose of it, like
why the audience needs the help,
what is the need for it, like
quick
why?
starts.
Yeah,
That's the I have on here audience primary and secondary, the purpose of them being
Okay.
so it's the audience for
I'm gonna go ahead and pause